what happened to me that I had.
Oh, I figured something.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And I had to put up a couple videos. Guys, how are you? Rebecca's going to say hello to you real quick while I give the dogs something to shut them up because we just came in from going outside.
Hi, everybody. I'm glad you're here.
Come on, guys.
I can't see how many people are here, but I'm just happy to have all of you here. I hope we have a good discussion today. I hope that some of you are willing to share some of your story. That's what we're here for. We want to talk just about our own life experiences and, what everyone else is up to. I don't know if it's a national thing, but August is, I guess, overdose and fentanyl awareness month. Everybody wears purple. I mean, I don't have purple on today because I said earlier in the chat that I recently moved and can't find my purple clothes. So, but I don't know if any of you observed that or are aware of that. But yeah, so if you have purple, wear purple.
I didn't know that, Rebecca. Thanks for sharing. But
yeah. Oh, happy birthday. Is it Drone or D-Rone? I don't know how to say these names, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I won't sing.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Toddie's the singer in the group here, not me.
Yeah, not much of one, but I'll make a fool out of myself for a few people. All right, guys. I'm sorry I was late. I had to put some videos up in my self-defense, and then, I tried to put a video up in the morning by 7 o'clock, and but I wasn't. I was a little late this morning, so my apologies. And then I decided I'd put up another video, and I put up our video that we had on your channel, Rebecca.
I did see that. Thank you.
Yeah, I finally got that up. Because I had to copy it onto my computer and then upload it onto YouTube. But I don't have it monetized, so just so you know, I'm not making money off of that. I'm not trying to make money off of that. I just want to spread the word.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It was a good show. It definitely, I think there was a lot of good information.
I agree. I said that.
It was a little long, but
that's all right. Something, when something's organic, like, so I think that there was a lot of information that went out there. So that was good.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hey Country Life, how's my chickadee? How's my Flash? Marianne, Carissa, Estiana, DJ, Jeanette, Stacia, Kayla. I don't want to miss anybody. Daron, happy birthday, Marianne, Kayla, Edie Cook, Buffy. Let's see. Do I have everybody? Did I say hello to everybody? I hope so. All right.
I'm a little bit in the dark here today. Sorry about that.
Literally, she's literally in the dark.
I'm here. If you could see me, I'm just dark.
Well, Paige, happy birthday. She's speaking out of her boyfriend's channel is what's going on. That's
okay. Well, happy birthday, Paige.
Yeah. So, Stacia. Stacia, is that how you say your name? Stacia, who I call Stacia. Is it Stacia? Is that how I say station? You just changed it on me. Keep on playing those mind games. Anyway, hopefully everybody had a good week. Flash had her first rebellious moment yesterday evening when she tried to I bribed her with you. Okay, good. She refused to go up. Well, go up for what? Like, don't be chopping my chicken. Don't be like, what are you doing? Go up for what? What was she going up for? I enjoyed Rebecca's video yesterday. I try to watch all of them, but most are private, which I respect her privacy. I was crying yesterday during her video.
Oh, I didn't know anything was private. I I'm new at this, so I have no idea. I'm pretty open though. I don't hide anything, so I have to look into that and make
Yeah,
sure
so
they're not.
just go into the settings and see what the settings are.
Yeah, because no, I won't. They're there for everybody to see, so I'll have to
Hi,
fix that.
Shelley.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah. Stacia. Like Anastasia. Okay, it's not, it's Stacia. Okay, Stacia, sorry about that. I'll try to remember that, I promise. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's about you.
Thank
Can you read that, lady?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. Zoe, how you doing? How you doing? Um, thank you. So guys, anybody got much going on this week? How was this week? I got attacked by relentless attacks by that woman, Sheena Morales. And you know, it's virtual. So I mean it's virtual, but you know, I started thinking about, and you know, sometimes these things really, they go too far, as you know. Like there's been people that have had people's tombstones sent to them. Imagine that. Like that's just
That's
disgusting.
horrible. That's
So
ridiculous.
they have crossed boundaries, and you know, I have honestly helped in taking away their anonymity, because being that they thought that they were anonymous, they thought that they were powerful, like there would be no way of getting to their vulnerable bits. And
Right.
you know, so I've exposed, you know, their vulnerable bits after they have gone relentless. And
Right.
unfortunately, I had to do that again today. And I got to go to the police station again. Like, you know, I have 2 days off a week. I'm sick of going to the police station. So I'm starting to really make changes about the way I'm handling things. I'm not giving the grace that I used to get. And, you know, we talk a lot about mental health and such like this. And, you know, it's very important to have boundaries and such.
Right.
And, you know, like I'm there. I'm with it now. You know, I'm just, my boundaries are so tight. And it's unfortunate because you guys wanted to see things, and you know, like I said that I would share, you know, like a tour of where I was living and stuff, and I can't do that anymore. You know, I just I can't do that anymore. And you know, I understand that Sheena's the type of person, and I guarantee it that she is the type of person that she'll go away. Like I go away on holiday by myself. I go out and I go out to eat by myself. I don't have any problems. I'll talk to people. I have no problems. She is the type of person that will go into a hotel room and order, you know, like pizza and soda and sit on her own, and chocolate bars, and just sit on her own. And instead of trying to make her life better, she's the type of person that just is trying to make people's lives miserable. And I kind of have had it with her, especially, you know, her targeting about me, you know.
Yeah.
So I've just, you know, so I've shared some of her information, and I've offered people to, you know, go over and tell her what they think. And I'm sure it's about attention, because when all is said and gone with this person, it will be all said and gone. She will be insignificant. And that's
Right.
sad, because while we're here, we try, I think, to make a difference. You know, like we're not supposed to leave the world worse off than when we came into it. I think that that's kind of like a promise you make to God, in my opinion. If
Right.
you're lucky enough to be here, then at least don't make the world worse. At least, you know, if you can't make it better, at least leave it the same. But
Right.
then you have people that, you know, they need to leave their mark however they leave their mark. And that's, again, the voice is more important than the message. You know, it's all about their insignificance and their lack of individuality and confidence. And you know, it's so it's sad when somebody has that kind of life, you know, because it's those people, unfortunately, that are easily swayed. And I'm not being dramatic, but that are swayed into cults. And if I'm being dramatic, then why are there so many cults, and then therefore so many cult followers?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a certain type of person that breeds those type of people. And this type of person is that type of person.
Right.
that, and people have said, Gypsy Rose, that's like cultish. It is cultish behavior. I wouldn't say Gypsy Rose has a cult. I wouldn't give her that much credit. And it would be a very small cult at that. But still, that need to shit stir, to stir shit is just something that the little bit of what matters. And, we talked about it a little bit, I think before, about we all want to matter. We all want to matter. So instead of working on where you can help in mattering, in making a difference, so that when it is time for you to leave this planet, you've left something behind that says something good about you. That's just a little bit more work than following a herd of people that are going in the wrong direction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, while we're in here living our life, and a lot of us are midlife and older, if we don't make the change now to be better people, we're done. Then we're not. Then we've made a decision that we're not, and this is the way it's going to be. Yeah. I'd like to think that I'm still making changes for the positive. Otherwise, why am I here?
Right.
If I've learned all I need to learn, then I think it's over, right? So I'm still here. So I want to learn. I want to learn more. I want to be better.
I think we can all learn something, no matter how old we are. There's always something, even on what we do here on Mondays, I learn something new every week that I didn't know, and I think, one thing I know for sure, being mean and bitter and hateful doesn't help anybody. Trust me, I know that better than anybody.
Right.
It's not good for the person that you're, doing that towards, and it's definitely not good for you to be that way, and you waste so much energy.
I gave my kids those freeze bones, so you put like frozen peanut butter, or you put peanut butter in this thing and then you freeze it. So I hear them getting to the end of it. Yeah. Danny's done. She's just looking at me.
I have my dog. She's on my lap because I have an electrician here working in the house, and she thinks she's a pit bull today now. So I have to hold her on my lap and keep petting her so she doesn't go up and embarrass herself.
How's everything going? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. You were having electrical problems last week.
Oh, Toddie, it's everything. It's electric. It's this. It's just, I think I should knock it down and start over. Maybe. I don't know. It's just every time I think I'm going to have an extra buck to do my studio, a new problem comes up, and it's not just a few dollars, it's here and there, big numbers, and it's stuff that has to be done. So the studio goes to the back burner again, because I have to have insulation and drywall and stuff done in there. And it just keeps getting pushed back because I have to make the house a whole house before I can worry about that. So, I have a bedroom I can do my little thing in. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to do it.
Right.
But the studio was going to be dedicated to Gino and Corey with all their memorabilia in there, and
well, it will be.
It will be. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen a little later, like everything else in my life, But yeah, so the house, I mean, you have things I'm sure that go wrong. You think everything's good, and then boom, this happens, that happens. So that's kind of where we're at. I feel like since I moved in here, I've not been here alone. I've always had some kind of somebody here working. It's like every single day it's something.
Wow.
So that's where we're at. Today's the electrician. Tomorrow, maybe the plumber. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Something's going on with gutter snipe. What did I miss here?
Well,
I don't know. There was something in the chat, in the comments.
No. I missed it.
My change this week has been literally life-saving and life-saving and life-changing for me. I've obtained an intervention order against my ex. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Good. Glad to hear that.
That's a good step. You're going in the right direction.
Marianne makes this comment. Um, sometimes that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you to get away from a toxic situation, that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that's it. That's how people leave cults. First of all, that's how people leave gangs. That's how
Yeah.
people leave prison.
Yeah.
You know, that's how people leave bad families.
I told you I lost some friends during, Corey's trial, the whole 4-year process of, everything that was going on. And I had one friend since I had from grade school, and she just decided I was too much and too needy. And she sent me a message on Facebook that she was ending the friendship. I said, okay, bye. Somebody asked me a week ago, do you miss her? I said, no, I don't. I don't think about
Right.
it. No, I don't miss her. She shouldn't have been in my life. She wasn't there when I needed her most. She thought I was too needy. And
Right.
the question I had was, well, gee, Karen, I don't know. Would you be needy if your son died and your grandson was murdered? I think you'd be a little needy too, maybe. Maybe I was a little needy, maybe just a little.
Hmm.
You know, of course I was needy. My life was crumbling.
Right. Of course. Of course. Of course.
But, like the, person said, that negative walks out of your life and it's a good thing. I could breathe a little easier now.
I agree. I agree. The air around you is a little bit more cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is. It's
that's
cleaner.
it. Not to say if she ever came back and said, I'm so sorry, I'd be friends with her again. We were friends for a long time, but she hasn't done that. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that I don't know, man, if I could do that with somebody, if they came up to me and said, I'm sorry and this is why I'm sorry and gave me all instead of just saying I'm sorry because everybody tells me I should be sorry, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But a real apology. Um, I think I've gotten to the point now, if I see you for who you are, I might forgive and stuff, of course, but I don't know about forgetting everything. I mean, then I'd have to be foolish at my age because I would already see like the warning signs. So, okay, you know what I mean? Like I'd have to pay attention at some point. Otherwise, shame on me.
Right,
Where
exactly.
I think before I gave a lot more grace, I think as I'm getting older, the grace is shrinking up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think, it's funny. I think that comes with age
I
because
think so too.
I worked before I was injured, I worked for an ophthalmology practice, but I also did hospice at night and weekends. And I learned a lot of my patients, in their late stages of life, 80s, 90s, and the things that they would say, I thought, gosh, I would never have the balls to say that. But when you get older, something happens. And I'm 54 now, and I'm finding I say things now that I
Right.
wouldn't have said 5 years ago, and I'm turning into, one of those people that I have to blame it on age. I don't know what else it could be, you know.
Right. Right. I
Before,
agree.
I don't know what it is. That's the only explanation I have is you just get bolder when you get older. I mean, you just,
Yeah, but things have changed. Things are different. Like things have gone to the next level. They don't have the customer care like we used to have. So by the time we get to that person, we've already been on the phone talking to 3 other people, been on the
exactly.
phone for over an hour. Our patience, it's over. We have
Yeah,
already worked for ourselves by the time we go to work
right.
by picking up all these other jobs. It's completely exhausting, and you
Oh, yeah.
got to put your foot down, otherwise you're working for everybody. Every People will let you do their job for them without
Oh,
any issues.
most definitely.
Yeah, so
I'll
it
share with
wasn't
you.
it didn't used to be like that, Rebecca.
No,
It didn't used to
no,
be like that.
no. Real quick, I want to share something that happened. It was
I'm
Friday.
listening. I'm here.
So, I ordered some things from Walmart, to have delivered to the home.
Right.
And I put my order in. And then shortly after, I get this message that certain things weren't available and they allow you to pick other items to,
Right.
whatever replacement.
Right.
So I did that. And then your shopper can communicate with you. So this, I don't know if it was a guy or girl, couldn't tell you because it was through text, said, sorry, I already checked out. And I said, well, what do you mean you checked out? You just sent me the message that a certain item wasn't available. And I just responded telling you I would take something similar.
Right.
Well, I already checked out. And I said, well, if you're not bringing that item, I don't need the rest of the stuff. It was like to make a meal, like, it was a recipe. I said, so I don't want any of it. Too late. I'm on the way to your house. I said, okay, whatever. So then 15 minutes later, I get this message that my order will be delivered at whatever time. I'm like, okay, so it's coming and I'm still going to have to reorder what I didn't get. Right. So then a minute after that, I get a message saying your orders can't be delivered. And I thought, why? I order from them every day, one thing or another. They're at my house all the time. Why can't it be delivered? Nobody can answer that question. So I reordered it, but then the order wouldn't go through. So then I called customer service and I said, I tried to reorder this in the chat, like with the other representative or the robot, whatever it was, couldn't go through. So it told me I had to speak to a human. So can you put my order through? And she tries and she says, it's not letting me do it. You do it online. Long story short, I got 4 orders from Walmart that day. The same order, duplicate, trip 4 times. Okay.
Wow.
And I was charged for all 4 of them. So when I found out this happened, I was with my daughter, Brianna, and I called customer service. And I was nasty at this point, right. Because of all the trouble it was taking to get one damn order, Right. So the lady says to me, okay, no worries, Rebecca. I'm going to credit you for 2 orders. And I said, but I got 4 and only wanted 1. Well, they were delivered and so you keep them. I said, I don't want to keep them. I don't want to be charged for them. Right. And
I only want my 1 order.
Brianna's looking at me like, Mom. And I'm like, no, I'm like, this is bullshit, And the funny thing is the order was, I was charged $107 for 1 order, $94.23 for another, 70, like they were all different prices. Like what in the world is going on? So I was very
weird. That's weird. Like that's really weird.
Right. So I was so nasty to the girl. And I guess maybe I shouldn't have been so nasty because it wasn't her fault, but she wasn't understanding what had happened. She's like, you ordered this stuff. No, I ordered 1. I said, look at it. It's all duplicate. Like it's all the same item. Why would I order it 4 times?
Right.
So finally I cursed, I screamed, and I don't like to curse at people, but I was so frustrated. And then Brianna was frustrating me because she was scolding me. And so I hang up, and today I find out they credited me back for all the orders. So I didn't pay for any of it.
I would leave it at that. You're ahead of the
I'm done. I'm not, I've done enough. I put in enough hours at Walmart on Friday. So I was like, I'm not even calling back. It's whatever. So that was that. But my point being is we do have to do other people's jobs because people aren't like they used to be. Nobody wants to do that.
They're not going to be that way, Rebecca. They're never going to be that way again.
No. And this goes back to what we talk about here when if it's someone who's in active addiction or in recovery, this can trigger them. That episode with the Walmart call or something that you're dealing, that can trigger someone. Am I right? I mean, I told you it could trigger Gino. Gino could be triggered by cheese on a burger that he didn't want. I mean, I'm not kidding.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. So it could be anything. First of all, what people don't understand, well, they understand because everybody, I think, is going through it more or less, at least the people in the sphere that I'm talking to. So when I'm talking to somebody from Walmart or Instacart or all of these people, I assume are in the same pay scale that I am. We all need to work. End of it. Basically, we all need to work. Otherwise, what are we doing? So I try really hard, and I was sharing this with Milk Honey and Mayhem one day on the phone. We were talking, and I was talking about how I walked into Burdines. Burdines, the department store. It's like
we have them in Florida. We don't have them in Florida. Yeah.
It's like a Macy's, more or less.
Yes, right? I love Burdines. My mother-in-law loved it. Had a credit card there, so it was a good thing.
So those people that don't know, Burdines was like a Neiman Marcus, like a Macy's, where each department had a salesperson. So customer care was very important because it wasn't that you got your items and went to one cashier station. There was somebody that cared for you in the department. So not only did you walk through the store and somebody said, "Hello, have a good day," it was always, "Can I help you?" And if you said no, I'm good, I got this, they left you alone and stuff, but they were there to ring you up and help you. And so
Right.
I went there with Jen. This is how many years ago? Probably over 30 years ago. And we both liked the same pants, which was weird. We didn't always, and we never dressed the same per se, but sometimes we ended up liking each other's and we would buy the same thing. We just wouldn't wear it at the same time. So
Yeah.
we both really liked these pair of tan pants. I wish I had them today. And we went to go buy them. And I went from one department to another department to another department to have one person tell me I'm on break, one person tell me I'm on the phone, and one person try to tell me to go someplace else. By the third person, I said, "No, I'm not going anyplace else.
Right.
Ring me the fuck up." Like I
Right.
was sick of walking around the store having somebody ring me up.
Right.
Jen
Exactly.
didn't like that. Jen didn't like that. Now, Jen and I were 12 years different in age, right? But Jen was, she was customer care. She was a bartender. She was a waitress. She knew about giving customer care. She knew the importance of it because tips, right? So, but I mean, she wasn't from she wasn't from Florida, but she certainly, shopped in places that were high scale places and places that weren't so high scale. Both of us did. And I was cool until I hit the third person, and the third person wanted me to find a fourth person.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
thought, well, when is it enough? I mean, like, where do I have to go? Like, to me, I was done. How much more would Jen have done? I told her, go find somebody else to ring you up then, because this person's ringing me
Right.
up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And of course, they rung her up too. But, you know, when do you show up for you? When do you? I didn't think I was any more important than them, but they were getting paid to do that.
Right. Exactly.
My attitude has always been, if you're going to spend money in my store, I'm going to show you appreciation because I know you can go to any other store and get my shit. So if you're going to show patronage in my store, I'm going to show you appreciation. I got to give you something that the other person can't give you. When I was doing real estate, I was new to real estate. I didn't have anything that these people had. And the area that I thought I knew so well, I didn't know as well as people that had lived here for years and stuff. Like, seriously. So I said, "Man, well, what do I have that's going to offer, these people?" And I said, "Well, I'm new to real estate and they're all new to buying houses." And I mean, so I offered them the truth. That was it. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
offered them 100, and I said, "Listen, I gave them customer care that the others couldn't or would
Right.
didn't want to be bothered with." And I ended up doing really well. I hated real estate, but I'm sorry, Randy, but I hated it. I hated it, but I did well. I didn't like it. It's always on. You're always on,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
can't plan anything because the minute the phone rings, everything changes. There's no guarantee in it. I'm a hard worker. I want to get paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real estate didn't guarantee that. So I didn't like that. But I gave 100%. You know what I'm saying? So and so there's no excuse if you agree to that, then that's what you're supposed to do. Otherwise, don't do it. And certainly don't make it somebody else's problem. I had to cancel 3 times with Spectrum. Like, they kept charging me for the apartment. I said, "Why would I pay for it? I sent you the gear back. I have the receipt for the gear. Why am I paying?"
Wow.
And finally, by the third person, and this is going over, of course, again, bad customer care, people that don't care. You know what I'm saying? People that just don't care. You
Well,
wonder what they're doing actually when they're on the phone talking to you because nothing's been achieved, you know? But that's the way it is. I don't know how to make things better in this country. I don't know where it's getting any better in this country, and it's exhausting.
it
And
is.
and it messes with your mental health, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep. I mean, I could tell so many stories about just even in healthcare. I mean, I see a psychiatrist and a therapist, and The normal procedure is they take your copay before you see your doctor. You know, somebody comes on, it's still through Skype or whatever you call that. And it's not Skype,
Zoom.
telehealth,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So that's how they still, they never went back to normal even after COVID. So the normal procedure is someone from the billing or front desk rings me up first and takes my copay, and then they patch me through to the doctor. Well, this one particular day, I don't know why I didn't have my debit card. I don't know if I had given it to my daughter, whatever. Long story short, I said, "Oh, you don't have it on file?" No. I said, "All right, I'll have to call you back with it, you know, in a little bit then." "Oh, well, you can't see the doctor until you pay your copay." I said, I cursed and screamed. I said, "Do I sound like I'm an okay person? You're going to not let me see my doctor today? Do
Isn't
you
that
think
something?
I went off?" I said, "I'm crazy. You guys are the ones that said that." I'm like, "So you're going to deny me an appointment over a $17 or $20 copay, whatever it was, balance that I had?" I said, "You're really kidding me right now? I'm here every week. I'm not going anywhere." I went off on her. Do you know she still did not put me through to the doctor? I had to go through my phone because I had taken a picture of my debit card and given it to my daughter for something when she was somewhere, and find that to give her my debit card number to get my appointment. And then I went off on the doctor and told him about her. And, you know, he's like, "Well, I'm not even in the office, so I don't even know who you're dealing with." You know, it's just, but my point is, somebody with mental health issues, that triggered me. That
Of
triggered
course,
me.
of course.
And you know, these people work in that field. Don't they know about triggers and that they should handle people a certain way? You know, and they don't care. Nobody cared. I could have told her I was going to go jump off a roof or something, and
Yep,
she would
it
have
wouldn't
said,
have
"Okay, well,
mattered.
when you're done, get that debit card and call me back," you know, or
Yep,
something.
absolutely. That's
It's
very Scientology like, to be honest with you. You
It's
know?
ridiculous though. It's like, you know, they want that money before they'll do anything. And, you know, I don't know if the doctor feels the same way or if it's just, you know, I don't know, but the world sucks. It's not getting any better.
You know, I have to ask, is it the world or is it our country? And I'm not trying to get political, but
You
that's
know,
the question.
I just see what I see on Facebook, people that travel. I don't travel much, maybe 10 minutes down the road, so nothing changes here for me, but I know a lot of people who travel and they say it's different in other countries. People are still nice. Even in different states. I got to tell you that like people say that people are still, you know, nice to you in certain states. It's just not here where we live. New Jersey people are not nice. Everybody's in a hurry and everybody's angry, and you know, I don't know.
I'm hearing it's our country. I'd stay in England or the UK if I could. The UK is worse, really. I haven't found that. I think the world, it's the Western world, our country, our country.
Huh. Well, how do we fix that? Maybe that'll be our next show, Toddie.
I can't fix this, my friend. This is something beyond my time. This is something that I think it's going to get worse before it gets better, unfortunately.
I mean, I remember going into stores and they would bag your groceries for you. And I mean,
Take it out to the car, Publix.
yes, you
And
know,
you gave them tips. I mean, remember? And they'd say,
yes.
"We can't take the tip." And I remember that. Yep.
And I would say, "Don't tell. It doesn't matter. Nobody saw you take it." You know, of course. But yeah, you don't get that now. They're kicking you to the curb. They're shoving your stuff at you and ringing up the next person. You know, if you get someone at a register, most of it's self checkout. If
That's
you
right.
happen to get a human, it's almost like a robot. They don't talk. It's not thank you, and God forbid you give cash. Nobody knows how to count change.
I
You
agree.
go
I
in the
agree. I
cash and
agree.
I pull out cash, and it's like I got a Glock pointed at them. You know, they don't know what to do. Like I'm
You're,
holding them up or something. You
that's
know,
funny comedy. That's comedy right there.
yeah, it's like everybody looks like, oh my God, what is this? You know, they don't know what to
Stacia,
do with cash.
where Rebecca lives, they still do that shit.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Rebecca's not. You're not allowed to pump your own gas, right, Rebecca?
Oh no, God, no, that's a crime.
Yep. But she's the only state
Yeah,
that you
if you
can't pump
even,
your own gas. They have gas attendants. That's fine.
yeah,
I don't
I
have a
don't
problem with
mind
that.
that. That's okay. I like that. They don't do your windshield like they used to, though. They have the equipment, but nobody cleans your windshield anymore. And if you get out of the car and do it yourself, they look at you like you're pulling a gun on them or something. Everybody gets weird about stuff.
Well, because in New Jersey, that's the only state I know. Like if you're coming over, you don't know it, automatically you get out. And it's like, oh shit! Like what world did I come into?
Yeah, I know driving from here to Florida, you forget and you pull up to the pump and sometimes like I haven't traveled lately, but I'll sit in my car and I'm like, wait, oh, I got to do it myself. Nobody's coming out,
That's right.
and
That's right.
I forget. And I got to remember how to pump gas. I didn't mind pumping gas though. Not a big deal. It's not that difficult.
I don't even think about it anymore. But now where I live, not only do you pump gas, but you have to bring your own bags into the grocery stores. So that was something that we used to watch when that first happened. When that first happened, like, because it wasn't that long ago, you would see everybody like go back to their car and get their bags. Like you would see people constantly do it. That was funny because for real, we don't have plastic bags here anymore.
We don't either. We don't in New Jersey, and I'm
they
one of those
charge for like a nickel for the paper bags, right?
Yeah, I forget my bags all the time. I have a house
I keep
full.
them in my car.
Yeah, well, I do that too, and still, I'm like, I'm not walking to the car. I'll just buy some new reusable bags to add to my collection. I just did it the other day. I forgot my bags. I wasn't walking out to the car, so I'm like, okay, I bought 2 more that I don't need.
I hear you. I hear you for sure. For sure. I don't see our friend in the chat today. I hope she's okay. Milk, Honey, and Mayhem.
Oh, maybe she's working on something, or
I don't know. I hope so. Jamie.
Yeah.
Amy. Yeah, so anybody got anything to talk about besides this bad stuff here that we're talking about? So many people shopping Tetris.
I mentioned the drug or overdose awareness August, people wear purple, whatever. I don't know if that's just a thing near me because I don't know if a lot of people heard that before. So I don't want to say something that's not the truth, but I mean, around here, it's a thing. I just don't know if it's like a national thing. Do you know what I mean?
I could look that up.
Yeah, I should have looked it up before I said it, I guess.
I'll look it up. You probably got it right. I was just checking on Jamie.
Oh, Jamie's here. Okay.
I was just checking on her.
Woke up.
I just texted her, actually.
You probably woke her up.
No, I mean, I just texted her. I don't even think she got the message yet. Like, no lie. So let's see. Yeah, she texted me back. Just woke up. I'm here. All right, Jamie. Good. I'm glad.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's see if it's. Did you see there's a channel that there's a channel I want to say on TikTok or no, maybe on YouTube that collects the stories of people that have passed on from fentanyl.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that. There's several different groups and things, and you can have.
This is really very. It was nice. It's like what I want to do with the legacy videos.
I wanted to ask you about that. I did see that you had said that, and we don't have to talk about it on here right now if you don't want to, but I was curious about that.
No, we could talk about it. I'm just still looking at what you're saying. Hang on.
Yeah, I know it's
National Fentanyl Awareness Day is April 29th.
Okay, so August is not.
Wait a minute. National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day is August 21st.
Okay, I just knew they said the month of August. I don't know. We wear purple, but whatever. Doesn't hurt to wear purple. It's my favorite color. I'm not wearing it because I can't find half of my clothes since I moved. I have 4 pairs of underwear that I have to keep washing because I can't find.
Oh, I bought more. I just
not that you needed to know that, but
I bought more, man, because I've run out. And I still, I'm a pretty loyal person, so I don't live anywhere by where I used to live, actually. And I don't have any reason to go by where I used to live. But, I love doing my own laundry, but I don't have a washer or dryer. I don't like sitting in a laundromat at all.
Yeah.
So, oh, Carissa, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's very kind of you. There is memberships on this channel, but guys, as you know, the memberships are just to support the channel. They're not for anything special. That's it. But they did. A few of you have asked.
I'm going to walk away for 1 minute. I have to deal with the electrician. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay, make sure that he's still living the way that you say you have to deal with him, okay? So, I appreciate that, guys. And I do want to get some merch for this channel. Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell. Anyway, I forgot what we were talking about. I just want to say this. I put up that video about Sheena, and that was basically out of character for me. To be almost nasty. I don't feel like I was really nasty, but I feel like for my own mental health, I needed to show up for me. So I am going to start defending myself, like I've said, guys, because I show up for everybody else. I got to show up for me. And I know that a lot of you show up for me too. Don't get me wrong. But I need to show up for me too, especially if other people are showing up for me. Kathleen, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But there's good things that's going to happen with this channel. We are going to do the legacy videos. I want to do one myself, like I said. And I've had a few people reach out to me about them. I guess you guys are waiting to see what one looks like. So Jen was a perfect one. It was a little bit long, but I'll make sure to get mine up this week. I need to just take some time and do it. Also, what else is going on? What else is going on? I don't know. Thank you, Kathleen. I really appreciate it. I just want this channel to be like a clean channel. I know you are. I wasn't going to say anything, Milk, Honey, and Mayhem. I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah, so she was one of the people that reached out to me. If you are a content creator, absolutely, you could still put up a legacy video. I'm taking everybody's legacy videos. I'm not picking and choosing. As long as it's a true story. There's Willow. As long as it's a true story, I'm gonna
turn some lights on. I feel like I'm in the dark, but
you are in the dark. You are in the dark. So I am gonna put everybody that sends a legacy video, as long as it's a true story and appropriate for YouTube, it's gonna go on. It's gonna go on. It'll be in the legacy corner. Anybody could do it. Anybody could do it. I don't think Sheena's here. If she's here, she needs to get out because she will be booted out of here. This is something that is not just my show. This is Rebecca's show as well. So I don't think she's here.
Yeah, I don't want no drama, Sheena.
No drama. No drama. We'll send Willow after you. Willow.
That's right. Look at this pit bull. Wouldn't you run from this?
Well, we can't even make you out. We can't see. Guys,
it's so hard to see anything. I feel so bad.
You need a little ring light, my friend, and then you could put
it on. I have one. Where do I put it? In front of me? Behind me? What do I do with it?
Yeah, you put it in front of you, my friend.
I can touch it. I'm so close to it. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, it's not, there's not much to it, apparently. Like, it's not powerful enough. Can it get high? Can you make the...
No, when I pushed the button, it turned all different colors.
Yeah, but is there another button? There might be another button for the contrast.
I don't know. I don't want to mess with it and have no light. I'm just going to leave it alone.
You already have no light, basically.
I'll stay in the dark the rest of I might as well just stay in the dark.
Renelle, how you doing, Renelle? Everybody say hello to Renelle. Guys, she's got some stuff going on her channel. Please check out Renelle Smith.
Yes.
Please check out Renelle Smith. She is the conscience of social media. I just think that's what I think. I think so highly of her. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be a voice for the voiceless or if it was just given to me. I don't like bullies, so I will
No.
stand up for people, and we know that. We know that.
Yeah.
Let's see. A lot of love coming to Renell. A lot of love coming to Renell. So Kayla was preaching something, says Milk Honey and Mayhem. Check out her channel too, guys. Milk Honey and Mayhem. You know Jamie. She put out a video that's totally relaxing. Did you see the video of her in her kayak?
I did not.
Yeah, well, if you want to go to sleep, and no offense, that's what it's for. It's one of those relaxing videos where you hear the water with the kayak.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
she's not talking a lot during it. It's just it's like a nature sounds video. It's really cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. She did that. That's neat. And Gypsy Rose, because I know you usually want to ask about Gypsy. Gypsy's kind of been under the radar, but then she started popping up again. It's been her peripherals that have been trying to push a story through with her, but then they got it wrong, so she had to do some corrections.
I came across a video of Gypsy when she was arrested, when she had no hair. Do you remember early on? And I don't know if it was on your channel or somebody else. And she was in the, I guess, interrogation room or whatever. It was the room with the little couch, the pillow, blanket,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And she's banging on the door, "Sir, I need water, sir," and knocking on, like, and I nearly pissed myself. I thought, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have laughed as hard as I did, but I did.
Sir,
And
I
this
need
is
a lawyer.
yeah, and this is the same person that now is showing us how to do our hair and makeup, right? You know, she's just, I'm telling you.
She's trying to show us that. I don't think she's doing that anymore.
No, I haven't seen much of that. But yeah, I probably laughed too hard at that video. I shouldn't have. Maybe I should be ashamed of myself. But
She's
I
trying.
bet she doesn't like that coming out.
She's trying to sell some artwork.
Yes, I did see that too.
Yeah.
Is she an artist now too?
Well, you know, everybody's an artist. That's all objective. I mean, that's.
I wonder if it's finger painting in her mother's blood, maybe.
Ooh.
Nasty bitch. Sorry, I can't stand her.
I know.
No, listen. This is a girl who committed a horrible, horrible crime. Okay, her mother is no longer here, and now she's an influencer and some big shot, and the poor guy that she manipulated is in jail, and she's out living life and having babies with that Fruit Loop. What's his name? Keith? Ken? Whatever. I can't understand when she says his name, but whatever. You know, life isn't fair. Why is Nick in jail? Why isn't he out making babies and living life?
Yeah, because somebody had to take the hit for that. It was all political, I think so.
Unbelievable.
It was all political.
You know what? I'm going to send some artwork to Gypsy.
Hey, listen, she's giving out her address if you wanted to send her money. Seriously.
No, I'm going to send her a picture as soon as I go in the bathroom after this live.
Okay.
I'm angry. I don't like her. I wish she would reach out to me. I'd tell her all about herself.
She's not going to reach out to you because she doesn't really care what anybody has to say.
Yeah, she only wants people who are going to build her up and buy her bullshit. That's what she wants.
I don't even know that she wants people per se. I think she just wants them at that moment when she wants them. I don't think that there's a lot going on after that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything beyond the surface with her. You know what I mean?
You know what she should have done, and I don't know why nobody advised her, but if she would have gotten out and tried to donate and be a voice to others that, you know, she was supposedly the Munchausen by proxy, you know,
right.
She should have tried to do something in that area, not tried to come out and be a Kardashian like she did. I think people would be a little more, I don't know if the word is forgiving, but accepting of her had she come out and tried to do better. I mean, I don't know if you agree with me, but I mean, she
doesn't
still
think she did anything wrong. I mean, like, she doesn't think she did anything wrong. What she should have done was she should have just gotten out of prison, thanked her lucky stars, and went away.
And hid under a rock.
But then, I mean, like, as you know, like, she put out the books and stuff, and then she turns around and said that she didn't have a chance to proofread the book. In the meantime, she was the one that read the book on Kindle. So, I mean, and how insulting is that? Just think about how insulting it is that you read the book on Kindle. We all know you read the book on Kindle, and then to sit there and think that you're going to gaslight. You're going to gaslight a whole shitload of people by saying, I never read I just didn't read it. Didn't proofread it. I don't understand. And then somebody sent me something that said that a quote that Gypsy said, I've read the book like 50 times to get it right. I read the book like 50 times to get it right.
Yeah. I don't know with her. Every time she opens her mouth, it's another lie. And I feel like Ken is the same way.
Yeah, Kathleen said, plus she said she read the book 50 times. Art is subjective. It's objective when it comes to Gypsy. I objectively do not like her. I don't see anything. I can't be subjective when it comes.
Excuse me for 1 minute again. Sorry.
Okay. Leave Willow. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't like her stuff. I can't be objective when it comes to her stuff. I can't be.
He has it programmed.
I can't be fair when it comes to Gypsy's artwork. I don't like her. I don't want to see her succeed in anything because of everything she's done, to be honest with you. It's like too late now. If she does something that makes a difference, it's going to be by mistake. It's not going to be by choice. You should have done something to make a difference a long time ago. You guys know that we have donated more money to Make-A-Wish Foundation than Gypsy has, right? You guys know that, right? You guys can go to the other channel, Issues with Toddie One Skip. Go check on the community page on the posts around March or April, and you'll see the receipts to where this channel donated a lot of money. That's you guys for watching. You know, that's where the money came from. Gypsy, she hasn't done shit. We did more. We did more than Gypsy's done. She deserves nothing is right. If
you know what I found? I don't know what videos I'm watching and what order they go in with Gypsy, but remember she was so proud of her new body and she's put so much work into. But I feel like, where did she just recently go with Ken? They went on a trip. She wasn't so fit and lean and trim. So is that all Photoshop stuff?
Yeah, that's it's filters. She's a liar. It's filters. Somebody did this whole thing where they showed her and the manipulation about how the door was bent and how a leg was bent or something. You know what I'm saying? They're all using filters. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Like, show who you are. You know what that shows about you? It shows that you don't like who you are. And Gypsy does not like who she is, period. She will never like who she is. She will never look in the mirror and see herself as beautiful, regardless of anything. She just won't. She could have, had she have gone to therapy, but nope. Nope. So
I think she's going to fade away. It's slowly happening. You know, I think she's just eventually just going to go away.
Zoe, we're cool. Zoe, we're cool. No worries there. Even if you liked it, it's okay. Even if you thought she was an artist, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. So I'm really sorry about this. I'm really, really sorry about this. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh.
So sorry about that. Who wants to do that? Gypsy and that entire family are awful people. I hear you. Ooh, I don't know anything about that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Guys, anything to say about addiction or I mean, listen, to me, you guys know why we're here. So you're here for a reason as well. This is about you guys in the comments and in the chat. But is there anything that anybody's struggling with? Because we can talk about this. I don't care. We've shown up here. But is there anything anybody's struggling with? Anything anybody's got to share? Anything like that? I got to check on my mom's groceries. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. Did anybody put their hands up in the chat yet?
Somebody said that, Amy, somebody, I can't see it. It's moving too quick, but she appreciates us being here because it got her off the street. So, that's right there. Do you see that?
Yeah, I put it up.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here.
Yes, definitely.
I am really glad that you're here. Sorry, guys. I'm shopping for my mom.
So, I mean, I don't know if this is too personal for Amy, the one who said we got her off the street, but what can we ask what's going on? Do you want to talk about it? I mean, you don't have to. I'm just curious.
So somebody else asked that, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. I'm a little, I guess, late. I don't know.
No, it's I'm getting them too. I don't know what this is about. The woman in the email sticking up for the autistic guy called her out because Gypsy went off on him because he posted that he was talking to her. Oh, Gypsy was reaching out to another person.
Another victim.
Kayla, I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you were able to walk away. Were you able to walk away? Are you all right?
Wow.
Sorry about that. You got to be careful with that for sure when you're shorting yourself out of your meds.
Yeah, that's tough when you have to do that. It's really hard.
That is exactly true, Zoe. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We want to give people a safe place to go, even if it's only one day a week for a couple hours. You're good here. Thank you very much. That's what it's all about. Like, we don't claim to be professionals. We don't have all the answers. We just have our own life, experiences, but we're here. And if this gives someone a place to go for a little while and a place to feel comfortable, that's what we're doing. That's
exactly. Exactly. I agree. Hang on. I just got a message from the shopper. The shopper.
Good luck with that.
I don't tend to have a lot of problems. Only McDonald's is the only place that I have a problem from if I do that. But she hasn't asked for that in a minute. So I think everything's fine. My dog's in there. Squeaky toys. Who had squeaky toys? Hang on one second. Sorry about that. So the weather's gotten a lot better here, not as hot. What about you?
Same here. It's, you can go out and not be suffocated. You can breathe a little bit.
Right. So Jamie put out a video. I wanted to make sure it was out. So I'm going to go ahead and put the comment up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Jamie has this video up on her channel now.
I'm going to have to look at it.
Yep. Carissa, you just got to be careful with that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. By Ken talking about Ryan and his past uses and Gypsy outing his bad habit. It totally is unacceptable. So I don't know if you know that Ryan is on methadone. He's been on it for 14 years. Ryan, Gypsy's ex-husband.
Right.
And Gypsy outed him on that. She just out of the blue put a picture of a towel up. This was a while ago. and said the true story of the sweat rag and brought up the methadone. And people have said that we know that Ken has a drinking problem because he's had a few DUIs. But and we see them drinking and such. But Ken made a video where he puts the video elsewhere, the camera, and he says he takes a drag from his vape, but it sounds like he's doing something with his nose in a straw.
I
However,
heard that. I
okay,
did hear
however, usually when you do something like that, afterwards, like you get a drip down the back of your throat, and there was no reaction that I saw with that when it came to Ken. But like people said, well, did you see anything with the vape thing? No, I didn't see that either. But everybody's speculating that he did this, including Ryan. So, Ryan and Ken don't like each other. So Ryan starts bringing up, well, that Ken definitely had done that. And Gypsy, it's come out through old emails and correspondence that Ken, in fact, did have a problem with the white stuff. And Gypsy got mad at him one day and wrote that she hoped that he would OD, believe it or not. So there's love there. But yeah, so now what happened is Ken's brother, Ryan's brother, because Ken brings it up again. Ken's like, how dare he say that about me when he's the one on that 14-year issue or 14-year methadone, and basically that he has no room to talk. The guy in the meantime apparently has been 14 years clean. So hello, he does have room to talk, especially when you're talking about him. I mean, you guys are actually talking about each other.
Right.
Excuse me. So why am I keep getting things about this? So what are you telling me? Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. All right, so I'm sorry. So Ryan's brother, who apparently might be on the same treatment as his brother, gets on and says to Mr. Ken that he needs to watch himself, basically. So Gypsy comes on to defend Ken by saying basically that Ryan's brother, I think his name is Patrick, and Ryan have the same problem. So not only did she supposedly out Ryan, she outed his brother as well.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit. Sorry, guys, but
You know
she's
that.
a piece of shit.
Yep.
And we love you being here too. So Carissa's daughter found true love by an old partner, I guess. Congratulations there.
Oh, great.
So there's good stuff going on. And hopefully Gutter Snipe will get some things going on here. So glad that you are doing good with that, man. I mean, you're going to have moments, but please just stay strong. Stay strong. You think I'm special? I mean, I'm sweet for helping my mom. She would just call me all day. Are you kidding me? It's hot in Texas. I bet you it is. Is everything okay over there, Rebecca?
Yeah. The electrician has left the building. We're good.
Okay. Cool. I'm just trying to read some of the comments here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm not good like you. I can't bounce back and forth. I got so entranced there. I'm just like looking at it and I forget that we're still here.
So Stacia says she's a little bitch for outing him. She would never an addict. Of course, she was never an addict. It was methadone. She's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how much longer she can stay relevant. And well, I guess as long as people look her up and talk about her, but I mean,
As long
it's
as she does stupid things. She got on a micro deletion site, like, and said, she's so She got on a micro deletion site after she said that her kid didn't have the micro deletion.
So why did she go on there then?
Because that was a platform for people to recognize her. Because she put up this sign saying, "It's me. Is this good enough for you?" It's like she kills every audience that she has, so she's got to find other audience. She's been trying to reinvent herself since she got out of prison. It's so pathetic.
Right. I just have to type a quick message here.
That's exactly correct. He gets to take his. He takes his as his is supposed to be. He's not taking his stuff for any other reason than to stay clean, and he comes out with it. He says that stuff's changed his life around.
Sorry, I just had to text the electrician.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Real quick, my sister is in the chat and she's asking me if the electrician is heading to her house now. Yes, that's the plan, Hazel. He's on his way here.
I saw that, but I didn't want to read that because I thought it was somebody being like a smartass. Sorry.
No, she's the one who sent him here, and now I'm sending him back to her, and I'm sending my bill with him. So just pay my bill too there. We'll be good.
I know Bree joined it. Bree said she joined it as a support group for Gypsy. In the meantime, Gypsy didn't know anything about it until they're so foolish.
So how did Gypsy meet that girl Bree? How did they know each other while Gypsy was in jail?
So apparently Bree knew of Gypsy through her stepmom. Like Christy knew Bree online and had become friendly with Bree, but I guess it, just felt like she would be better suited to be friends with Gypsy because more age appropriate, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. And Bree has her own set of shit. I'm not going to pick on Bree because she's left me alone, so I'm not going to go there with her. Yeah. I'm not going to go there with her. I'm not saying that there aren't things going on. I have not stopped any of the investigations that have been going on. I want to be clear about that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear a week from now, "Oh, but Toddie said," no, Toddie didn't say that.
Nope. I like I said, I was just asking how they met. I didn't know if
all I'm saying is that something. Yeah, no, they did no. From my understanding, Bree and Christy were friendly, and then she thought she'd be a better friend to Gypsy.
Oh, okay.
So and that's that, because they didn't even know each other until it wasn't that long ago that they met each other face to face for the first time. It hasn't been that long, so yeah.
I see it.
What it is that there's people that don't have much going on in their real life, and the social media has become the whole world for them, and it shouldn't be that way. They need to have real friendships, not virtual ones. What were you saying?
No, somebody in the chat, Kayla, had to run. She got not a great phone call from the children's hospital, so she had to leave the chat. I hope everything's okay.
Me too. I hope so too. Who's saying that Edie's stupid? Don't call people stupid, guys. If you guys are doing that, please don't. Did you guys see this one?
Oh. Huh. Did Ryan ever confirm that being on methadone?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he said that he's been on it for 14 years, that it saves his life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, I come on here to learn a lot too. I don't know it all, but I didn't realize.
Hang on 1 second. Take that as a compliment, because if she thought you were a genius, I'd be worried.
Go ahead. With methadone, though, I didn't realize you could stay on it for that.
Stay on it for up to 20 years, they say.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I never really understood you know, it's the same with Suboxone. When do you know? I don't know how long you stay on something like that. You know, I'm just.
I don't know. I don't know what happens when it's time for them to get off of it because they've been on it for so long and it's nothing you could get off of very easily. I would assume that they have to withdraw you from it if you
Right.
wouldn't
Yeah.
stay on for the whole program.
I have a question for anybody here that might have the answer. The Vivitrol shot. Anybody familiar with that? They give it to people leaving treatment, and I guess it's a shot that lasts for 30 days, and it's supposed to make you not want to drink, or you know, and if you do, I guess you get violently ill. Anybody have any experience with that and any side effects? Just curious.
You did what? Is that the Vivitrol shot? Anybody? I don't know.
I'm not sure if that's what.
Yeah, because it came up fast.
I'm just curious because I know somebody that had that and it caused them some lifelong side effects, apparently, just one dose of it.
Wow.
And I'm curious if that's happened to anybody else.
Jacqueline said she didn't have any side effects.
Oh, okay. And do you do it monthly still, or did you just do it a few times, Jacqueline? Is it something you have to keep up with?
It didn't stop her from getting high, though.
Isn't that the purpose?
No, I did
I
it just once, she said.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Sorry
So,
about that, Jacqueline.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Do you think about going back I mean, are you okay now, or Jacqueline, or do you think about getting the shot again, or?
I don't know. I'm reading this stuff, guys. I'm reading this stuff with you.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacqueline says she's off of everything. Good
Oh,
for
wow.
you. Did you come and tell your story? Would you like to come and tell your story next week? Love for you guys to come and tell your story. A lot of you got stories. I mean, you could leave your avatar up, even quit smoking cigarettes. Good on you. You can leave your avatar up. You could change your voice if you wanted to. Really love for you guys to come and just get on panel here and share your story. If there's anything that would ever be too personal, it would be okay for you guys to say, listen, I don't want to talk about that. And it would be okay.
Right.
Yeah, you would want to. Cool. I'm going to hold you to it. I need to stop saying that because I think that's when people don't.
You scare them away, Toddie.
Just hit me up at toddy1skip@gmail.com, please. And I will send you the link to next week's morning talk. And you can join us. We'd really like that. We'd really like that. I'd really appreciate it. So you could hit me up at here you go. You guys are welcome. This is as much yours as it is ours. It only counts if you guys, are part of it. There you go. I would love that. I would love that. We would all love that. Look at you got a lot of love already. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Carissa says she'll go up in a few weeks. That's great.
Good. I think it's important to share your story.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
Is are they talking about, is it methadone or the Vivitrol shot Swifty is talking about?
I think methadone, right? He must be on a very high dose, not on a very high dose, because I have seen methadone look like So because he's heavy set, you mean? I'm sure that they've adjusted the dosage over the course of all those years. What about Becca Scoops? Who mentioned Becca Scoops? About what? Who mentioned Becca Scoops?
Oh yeah, I'm not following. I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, well, yeah, his teeth do look good, but I mean, I don't know. I know, but he listen, they might have put him on. That's a long time to be on methadone, 14 years. I'm sure they know what they're doing. The guy acts. I wouldn't have known he was on methadone, you know. See,
Oh
but some people sweat and they're not on methadone. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't know. You can never escape from yourself. True. Hurricane 25. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know. He had surgery. Who had surgery? I'm still trying to see. I guess there was. I didn't see the thing about. Here we go. I gotta hop in the shower right quick. Much love to Rebecca and Toddie. See you later, alligator.
Jamie, don't hop in, just step in. I don't want you to slip. I'm
There
trying
you
to be
go.
funny.
Yeah. No, it was funny. Oh, that's crazy. That's I never heard of that before. Somebody to be on it for 20 years and still doing the wrong thing.
Oh wow. So what's the point of being on the methadone then if you're not gonna I'm kind of confused about if you're using or taking the methadone, doesn't it block whatever drug you try to I'm confused. How do you I don't
It
understand.
makes you not want it, it says. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
but I don't know. Bye, Kayla. Thank you. I hope everything works out, man.
Thank
I really
you.
do.
Keep us informed, please. I'd like to know that everything's going okay. Let us know. Oh, that's so sad.
Wait a minute. What
It's hard.
happened here? Hurricane 25. So they said they would, and I told him to go to Becca Scoops for all the info. I explained them about Gypsy's case. Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought you were saying something bad about my Becca. Yeah, that's where to go for the information. I'll tell you. Don't go to the other person. Go to Becca because she's got that shit.
Wow.
You're welcome, Kathy Hannah. Anybody got anything to say? Because it's 1 minute, 1 hour. I could take my dogs to the park if you all ain't gonna talk.
And I can go find another thing that's broken in my house and call a repairman. That's what I got.
You got on methadone on your 18th birthday, Kayla? Is that what you're saying? Becca,
That
how's
seems to be the thing, the methadone. Is that what everybody is that the I don't know how to ask the question. Is that what's supposed to fix everybody? The methadone? Is that the popular
I
thing
think
for treatment?
Suboxone's good too. That's great. I'm glad that you were on the newscast, Hurricane 25, and told everybody to go to Becca's channel. I think that's great. Absolutely.
I don't think I know who Becca is. I'm going to have to look
Becca
her up.
Scoops.
That's somebody you talk to, right, Toddie? She's
Yes,
good people.
yes, she's excellent. Becca Scoops. Yep.
I'll have to. I don't know if I've ever looked her up. I have to.
Man,
I have to
that's the person that knows their shit about Gypsy, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going to
I
look
know
her
that
up.
Fancy claims it, but Becca knows it, you know. That's what I
Yeah.
call her. Becca Scoops. Becca and Pumpkins. Yeah. Becca has a sidekick named Pumpkins.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkins is her husband.
Oh, I was going to say, is that her dog?
No, it's their cat.
No,
It's
no,
their
I
cat.
don't mean anything bad by that. I just
No,
wasn't sure.
that's their cat. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, check them out. Becca Scoops.
I'm going to definitely check her out.
I'm actually speaking on the news. I'm actually speaking to the news, dude. Great. That's awesome. Trying to change the narrative about Gypsy Rose. We're having a good time in here in Millie the Mermaid, but we're getting ready to call it because nobody's really talking about things.
Yeah, I feel like we're just talking about everything, but it gives people a place to go. So I'm glad we were here. Isn't Subutex the same as Suboxone or no?
I
I
don't
really,
know. I
I've
don't
been out
know.
of the loop for a long time with this. It's been many, many years since Gino was on
Right.
Suboxone,
I
and I
don't know.
don't.
I need to get something cold to drink. Hello, puppies. Hello,
Wow.
puppies.
Well, I'm glad everybody enjoys their time with us. I definitely enjoy being here. I look forward to my Monday mornings. It's just part of my life and my schedule, my routine. I really enjoy being here and talking to all of you. I get a lot of information, and it's like a therapy session for me to be here. You know, before I came on this morning, I was out, I had to go somewhere in the car, and I heard a song on the radio that made me think of Gino, and I got really sad. But that changed as soon as I came in and logged in, and I knew I had everybody to talk to.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that for you too. Somebody wrote Subutex doesn't have the blocker.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I always wondered, I used to question, when Gino would be leaving rehab, say he was in there for his 28 days that the insurance allowed or whatever.
Right.
I always thought when they're discharging someone that they should automatically put them on one of these types of medications. And I was told that they don't do that because it's not likely the person will follow up. And I thought, well, that's not a good attitude to have now, is it? I don't know if that's changed now and it is offered before you leave rehab. But when Gina was going, they didn't do it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on one second. Hi, where are you? Okay, well, the food's right outside your door. I believe you. I'm telling you it's there. They just dropped it off. You're welcome. You too. Bye. Sorry. Sorry about that. So I was just reading stuff.
No,
Mama
I
Toddie.
definitely, I feel, very comfortable here. I tell you people everything. I don't hold back, and I feel like I can. I don't feel like I have to hide anything here. There's sometimes you talk about something and you feel like everybody just stops and stares, and then you think, well, I shouldn't have said that. But I don't ever get that feeling here.
Hi, Aunt Edna. Haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Safe places are hard to find.
Yeah, I agree with you. Oh, wait, is Cassandra Rose in the chat? Because I think she reached out to me and I gave her my email address, but I don't think I heard from her. Is she here, or did I see her name or no? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that's the one that left me a message that she wanted to talk to me. She left it on maybe the video we did on.
You can always reach back out, guys. You can always reach back out. Nobody's holding grudges or anything here. Who's having a hard time? Cassandra, you could reach out anytime you want.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Cassandra, just email me and we can talk if you still feel the need. I'm here.
She said yes, it's her.
Okay. Yeah, just email me. I left my email wherever you left that message. I'm sorry. I don't remember where it was, but just send me an email. We'll definitely talk.
Let me put Rebecca's email here. Guys, I also want you to go to Rebecca's channel. Can you hear me now? That's the name of the channel. But you also want to put in Corey's name. Put in Corey, because Can You Hear Me Now, unfortunately, brings up so many channels.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
realized
so
that.
if you put up Can You Hear Me Now, Corey Michello, you can go to her channel and then subscribe to her channel. We did a really good 2.5 hour informative talk yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was great. It was
No, it was Saturday.
Saturday.
It was Saturday. And there was a lot of information. And I think I put it up on this channel. I mean, on the other channel. But guys, please, Rebecca is looking to do something with, you can email me. Rebecca is, for the legacy video. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry, I forgot where I was going with it.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. For the legacy videos, I don't know what you're asking me here. The legacy videos, you guys need to make up your video. Everybody that's on here, I would assume, has a YouTube. They have a YouTube account, so you can make your video. You put it up on your channel, and you put it private, and then you send me the link to it, and then I'll reach out to you. We'll do a little Zoom meeting, and we'll go ahead and put that video up on the channel in the legacy corner. So, hopefully I answered that question. Having a hard time emotionally? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Cassandra, I hope that, we can show up for you, but if you don't reach out, there's nothing we can do. I mean,
Right.
then, you're here, and I'm glad you're here. Anyway, guys, unless we got something else going on, do you have a sponsor? Listen, anybody that needs help, 998. Check out 998.
I'll be checking my email for Cassandra. Hopefully, reach out. I'm here.
Her email's right underneath my face right now. Absolutely. So, yeah.
Well, so I guess we can wrap it up until next week.
Until next
Again,
week.
if anybody needs anything, my email's there. I'm here.
Guys, I hope everybody has a good week. And, Jacqueline, don't forget, please email me so that you could please come on to the channel next week. That would be great to have some of you guys come on. You know,
Yeah.
when you come on, it makes it easier for other people to come on. So, you know, and be strong. Marianne says, be strong. I know she means be strong, guys. Have an amazing week and be strong. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna say I'll see you later, alligators.
All right. Bye, everybody. Toddie, can we stay on for a minute after
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
signed? We want
Yeah,
to talk to you about something.
Sure. All right, guys, we're gonna stop and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone. Have a good week.